What's up everybody? I am back after a month away from the channel for some medical school things that I had to take care of. I'm here to give you more reviews. I've got a ton of new products that I've got backlogged, all stacked up in the corner over there that I'm ready to review for you, starting with a couple new scent machines. These are whole home waterless oil diffusers. The last video I did on one that hooks up to your HVAC, to your AC system, got really popular, a ton of views. If you haven't seen that one, it's an awesome system and I was super happy to get that for my home. But you know, who doesn't want a good smelling home? And now I've got two additional diffusers from the company JCloud, which sent me that first one. Now, I'm only reviewing one in this video, the larger of the two right here, but this is a very cool small diffuser that you're gonna get to see in a future video. So make sure that you subscribe because you don't wanna miss the content that's coming out for this guy and other things that I've got in the future. But if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jordan. This is the Phase Reviews YouTube channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back as always. Now, I already asked you guys to subscribe, so I won't waste any more time with that. Let's take a look at this JCloud waterless home scent diffuser. So in the last video review of one of these diffusers I talked about why it's a great idea to have one of these. You know, you can use candles, you can use plugins, you can use the water kind of dilution diffusers, but these waterless oil diffusers really are a step above the rest of those. This is kind of what professional, casinos, resorts, hotels, these are what they're using to scent their space. I actually got turned on to these machines because a family member bought the oil that they actually sell for some of the resorts in Vegas. I thought that was really cool, but to use the oil, you need a diffuser. And this company, JCloud, makes a ton of different diffusers that all utilize the oil without water. It's that makes the smell more potent, stronger, it makes the oil last longer, all around great systems. And the one that I reviewed before, linked down below, allows you to plug the system into your home air conditioning and spread the smell throughout your house. It's a little more powerful for bigger spaces. This is kind of for your apartment dwellers, your townhome dwellers, a more compact model, but you can't really see much here. So let's get to the unboxing portion of their review. We'll open this up. And when JCloud reached out to me, they're not paying me for this review. They did send me this diffuser, but I have the ability to say whatever I want. But if my experience is anything like the previous ones I've used, I'm gonna be happy because the last product was phenomenal. So I'm pulling off the foam there, very well packaged. You can see the diffuser right here. And one of the things that really stands out about this model is that it's got this all metal, silver metallic aluminum finish. This looks extremely classy, extremely high end, and it's got the weight to match. This is not plastic at all. This is, I don't know if you can hear it. This is absolutely full metal. It feels great in the hand, and this would look classy in any space, provided maybe you've got, the silver accents and not gold, but you could make it work, right? People mix metals. So this is a little bit different form factor from the last one, which is kind of meant to be hidden out of sight. This one you could put on a table or, on display in your home and it wouldn't look out of place. Now, on the top up here, we have the nozzle where the scent is going to come out. On the back, we've got where the spot to plug in your power. And then to control the unit, if I can get it angled right here, on the top of this ring are a few different buttons. There's just a power and then a plus minus with a tiny little screen in the middle right there, okay? And so you can control this unit from the unit itself, just like the past diffuser, or you can connect it to an app. Now also in the box, they include a little extra spout here, a nozzle, if this one gets clogged, and then they include a cap for the scent bottle, as well as the product manual right here. Now this is pretty brief. I'm not gonna lie, one of the downsides of ordering these products is that the instructions aren't very thorough, although there's not much to operating this one. It's fairly simple compared to the past model that I looked at, but this tells you how to power it up, download the app, what it's called, pour your scent and all that stuff, okay? The only other thing that's in the box is a letter from JCloud talking about the company and about the different diffusers they offer, and then the power cable right here. Now this is your standard AC to DC wall wart plug, and you plug it into the back of the diffuser right here. Now, before I turn this on and plug it in and let you hear it and kind of talk about the pros and the cons, let me show you how you would fill this up. So really all there is to it is you just press down on the top right here, and that's gonna slot out. You pull this out, and there is the scent bottle. I believe this is 4 ounces, which is what the scents that I order from Aroma Retail, that's the company, that's the size that they come in. So this is the bottle right here. It is plastic. I would have liked to see glass, but that doesn't seem to be the standard, but I think that prevents absorption of the oils more than others. Smells great. I already had some oil in it. You can see the interchangeable nozzle right here. If this ever does get clogged, you can swap that out. But all you have to do is unscrew that, pour your oil in, put this back on, screw it down, and then you line up, there's a little notch right there, and then a little spout right here. You just line those two up, and then just slot it in like that. And that's all you have to do to get the oil in the machine. Now let me plug it in and kind of tell you about my experience using this. Now I unboxed it here for you guys, but I did test this for a few days before doing this review, just to see how it compares to the last one. One of the first things you're gonna notice, I'm gonna put this right by my microphone. It's running right now, okay? And you're not gonna barely hear it at all. Now the other machine, the more commercial grade, the larger one, definitely is a lot louder. I've got that hidden in a cupboard above our fridge, 10 feet off the floor, and you can still hear that thing power up and vibrate and make noise when it's running. This is much quieter, much more aimed at a small living space where you can't hide the diffuser out of sight or away from people. If you like it quiet in your apartment, this is a very, very subtle kind of vibration noise, much more suited to a smaller space. Now, you can see the little screen right on the front there. It says C. That's for custom program. So I'm using the app to control how often this goes off, but you can adjust using these plus or minus. I can't change it right now because I'm in the custom setting per the app, but if you were just using without the app, this would say 1 through 8. You can adjust the intensity with the plus and minus buttons. You've also got the power button here to turn the unit off and then turn the unit back on. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. There you go. But again, listen how quiet. Okay, barely can hear it. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about the app. So I'm gonna swing the camera around and show you the app, which is kind of the final portion of using this diffuser. All right, so the app that this machine uses is called Scent Marketing. And I'm kind of bummed that it's not the same aroma link that the other model uses, but that's kind of what you get when you use these more affordable diffusers. So the app, I'm happy to say when you open it up, it works really well. This is the name of my diffuser. I just named it Home Diffuser. If you click it, the password is just 8888 by default. You can hear it beep over in the corner there, so it's already logged in. You can see Home Diffuser is what I've named it. You can label it something, and then I've got 2 different programs set up here. Grade 4 is just the built-in one, so it runs from I guess that's 11:58 to 1 a.m. You can kind of set the timing, and grade 4 is on a 1 through 8. That's kind of medium, but this custom one is one that I set, so I can have it start at 8 a.m. and end at 8 p.m. I can have it run every day of the week, and then I can have it work for 20 seconds and then rest for 80 seconds. So it kind of cycles on and cycles off. And from my past diffuser, I found this to be, the best for my space. You can make it stronger or weaker. This is about a 20%, run time compared to off time. And it works really well for me. But if you want to just kind of go with their grade settings, you can just do that here, or you can set your own second start and stop times. And if you want separate programs for different days of the week or different times of the day, depending on the strengths, you can do that as well. Now, this about section just talks about the versions of the firmware and stuff. And if you want to change the password, I just left mine as the default 8888. So that's the whole app. It's pretty easy to use. All right, so there you have it. That is a look at the standalone JCloud wireless, smart, waterless scent diffuser for your home. I think this is a fantastic option for those that don't need the big commercial unit that plugs into your AC. It's a bit louder and clunkier. This is much more sleek and streamlined, and this would look great in any home. And I love the fact that you can use it at night or with people around, and it's very, very quiet and is not gonna turn any heads. So you can grab one of these at the link in the description. I would definitely recommend this. It makes a huge difference to your living space. The output is fantastic, just as good as the other unit that I have, but in a much more attractive form factor. So thank you so much for watching. If you're not already, consider becoming a subscriber. I would love to have you around on the channel to see the other diffuser review I'm gonna do soon, as well as the other products that I've got coming up in the future. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.